He tweets about who he deletes. Dallas Police Chief David O. Brown lets the public know when he's fired an officer or other employee by posting it on social media. This leads to tweets such as, "I have terminated SC Amy Wilburn today for firing her weapon upon an unarmed person without fear or justification." And this tweet, "I have terminated SC Frank Della for public intoxication." That's kind of unfair. "Damaging a person's property and making offensive contact with the person." That's bad. Chief Brown says this is all part of a push for greater transparency of the practice. The spokesperson for the Dallas PD says they've gotten good response from officers and commanders. Here's tape of an employee who was caught skipping work and promptly fired.
Or something.
That's actually in New Jersey. That's in a suburban New Jersey. How did a panda get to New Jersey? I don't know either. It really ticks me off. Lou, is this a good idea, an awful idea, or a mixture of both, a gawful idea?
I'm astonished that more departments are doing precisely the same thing. It's the basis for a great reality show as well. I'm very impressed.
You like this?
I love this.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings, Joanne. I like public shaming. I like to be shamed. But I also feel bad for the people being shamed.
I do. It kind of devalues them in the circumstance. I understand transparency and that we want to see this. However, these are real people with careers.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Exactly, though. And then it's kind of glorifying the termination rather than sort of trying to prove a point to the public.
You mean like firing your weapon and being publicly intoxicated as an officer?
Well, some of them are bad.
I'm asking, like, how many warnings should those folks get?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I get it. I don't even like it when somebody gets arrested for prostitution and they put their face on a billboard. I don't like that either.
Yeah. Well, because
what happened? How did it make you feel?
Well, it was terrible. I couldn't get a job for 6 months. And I mean employment, Liz. Do you think, like Lou thinks this is a great idea, because he is a fascist. We all know that. They called him Fascist Lou in college. I don't even know where I am. Is this guy a trailblazer?
I think first of all, I thought I was watching an episode of Reno 911 or something when I saw. But there is a point to be made. If you're going to be firing, you're a cop, you fire your weapon on an unarmed person, and how do you get in trouble for it? I think that he sounds like he got fed up because these cops were he saw them doing all sorts of things, and he took matters into his own hands. So he's a vigilante Miss Jane Hathaway cop, right? He's going to be finger wagging them.
You love Miss Jane Hathaway, don't you?
Because we have a lot of them in the media, so I get sick of them watching them. And they're on the front page of the New York Times and on the editorial page.
Wow. Andy, I don't know. I am not convinced. I kind of think Lou's right, but I also think Joanne's right, and I think Liz is crazy. But you publicly shame your cats on Twitter, so you must love Chief Brown. You wrote that one too.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
The thing is, they're public employees, and I guess in general, police departments, when they do things like this, they will send out press releases or give this information to the press. So this really is no different from that. It's just sort of the more technologically savvy version of that.
But it's out in this. Yeah, go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, the only problem is he does all this before they're given it a chance to appeal.
Yeah.
And in fact, every time he tweets this, the next tweet is that under civil service rules, the person has the right to appeal. I kind of wouldn't mind if he waited till after that appeal was either dismissed or not, because if the thing's overturned by appeal, then you're tweeting this, and then 3 months later, it's like, oh, this person wasn't fired.
Yeah, it's like out in the ether. And it's
like they had a reason for discharging their weapon. It wasn't what was said. So that's kind of
Don't you think this is a little bit too much concern with process? I mean, I like the fact that he moved straight to a result. Here you are. You fired your gun. You're a danger to society, and the chief has taken care of it.
Well, let's imagine this. What if social networks didn't exist? Then what would be the other? What would he have done in the 80s?
Talk to the press, I guess.
Yeah, he would have gone to the press. Yeah, right? Yeah, I guess that.
They'll have to wear a sign around their neck. I was fired for being irresponsible.
For shooting my gun at my boyfriend, whatever.
I like that impression that you both did together. It was really,
for me, it's all about branding.
Yeah, it really is about branding. Yes. Well, you worked on a farm for a while.
I did. I enjoy
Dennis
branding.
Rodman could have used somebody tweeting about. when he
That's
was-
true.
yeah.
It might have saved him a lot of time and
That's
trouble.
true. And
All
a
right.
trip to North Korea.
All right, coming up to C Block. Tonight's C Block is sponsored by gravity, that force that attracts a body toward the center of the earth or toward any other physical body having mass. Thanks, gravity. You're welcome, Greg. You're the true force of nature. Ah, thanks, gravity. Are we still going to see Coldplay this Sunday? Yes, gravity, we are. God, it's so needy. Up next, a new app that makes it easier to pick up chicks. Excellent, I love food.